deal.
Thanks, Lori, for being with me, guys. Well, it is the start of a brand new day here on the East Coast. I'm Suzanne Runyon, and you are watching HSN. We have a brand new deal for you. In fact, it's a deal that we have not done in over a year. As a matter of fact, when we offered the last time we did our Shark Mess Master, it sold out completely, and that was back in February of 2024. Here's what we're doing tonight. We actually have a better value. You get more stuff than ever before, and we have the lowest price we've ever offered. In fact, it's the lowest price that's available anywhere, and you've got that incredible shark name. So this one's a powerhouse, and they've made it even more versatile than even last year's model that sold out. We have such a good price on this, and I'm talking the messiest, the wettest, the soggiest, the stickiest, the driest, the crumbliest, whatever is you've got. And if it's a mess, this baby is going to clean it. Now, let me show you the colors, and I'll show you our configuration, and then we're going to prove how awesome this shark is. The one that's sitting right here beside me, this one is what's called Blue Iris. It's a beautiful bright blue. Down below, this one's going to be your ash gray, so gray ash. Right here is a gorgeous maroon. I love that. You get the extension poles. That's included with it. You're getting the hose, the starter bag, the crevice tool, the squeegee tool, the carpet tool, the extension wands, and this is a big deal. For the first time ever, you're getting the bare floor tool. So up, down, in, out, car, mess, gunk, sticky, whatever it is icky, this baby is going to clean it up. And it is wet and dry. Even if you have a bathroom that floods, you're gonna pull this baby out. The value is exceptional tonight. Normally this would be $161.98. So we have a massive savings. We're at $79.99. Now, I gotta tell you, there's a lot, Miss Megan. Right now, for the next 24 hours, this is your day to buy it now because we have free shipping on everything, and it starts right now, including our incredible shark. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Do you know she is a degree in electrical engineering? Is that correct?
That is correct.
I just amazing.
Yeah,
She's
that's correct.
She's beautiful and brilliant, and you rep Shark, which we love.
And okay, so I was telling Suzanne that of all the shark things that I own, the Mess Master is my absolute favorite, and this is why. I have children, and there's kind of no such thing as just a dry mess or just a wet mess. All messes are wet and dry messes, but my vacuum can't clean that up. What do? It means I get the paper towels. It means I use my hands. It means I'm dirty. I'm wasting all this money in paper towels. Or check out this mess. Watch if you have a Mess Master, what you would be able to do, whether it's chunky, whether it's long noodles, no matter what it is, we can make it disappear. Imagine all the kitchen messes, the laundry messes, the bathroom messes, the pet messes, whatever the mess is, we can make it disappear.
It was gone.
It's gone. It's gone. So start thinking about all the things in your home. Is it going to be the smoothie? Is it going to be mama juice, is what I like to call it? Mama juice, which always means you broke the glass. Look at the glass. The glass is in there too. Either way, we're going to get the liquid, and we're going to get the glass.
That's not ice. You're actually picking up glass shards.
Yes.
Wow.
That is real glass. Breakfast time. You spill the coffee grounds. You spill the coffee.
Of course.
Maybe you're going to spill some eggs. Your entire breakfast on the floor before you're able to consume it. It's okay, because you have the Mess Master. We are vacuuming the unvacuumable. Okay, you gotta watch that egg one more time. Watch as it gets just pulled in, and then it's gone.
That squeegee tool is amazing.
I know, and then just in case you missed it, glass. When I say glass, I'm talking about full shards of glass. Just disappearing. So you're not stepping on it, you're not cutting your fingers, it's just totally gone. And then I can come along here, I can sanitize, and I'm not wasting any paper towels. And then from there, I can actually suck it up and clean itself, which I'll show you. But before I clean it, I need to make a bigger mess.
I just want to mention too, because a lot of you are on the line. If you can, please go to hsn.com. We're super busy from last hour. We're really busy right now. This is such an amazing machine. Like when it picked up the glass shards, you're like, okay, now that's really powerful. The cool thing about it is it cleans itself. So I know the next thing you're thinking is that's going to be a hot mess, all the junk she just picked up, and we will show you how that works in a minute. But I wanted to squeeze that in right at the top, because I think when you see the spaghetti and the, I knew you had avocado dip and the glass shards and all the eggs, you think, oh, that thing is going to be a hot mess to clean. It is not. It is actually so brilliantly thought out that they thought of everything, of how to clean up the smallest messes, the biggest messes, the stickiest, the wettest. It's all the it's, you know, the stickiest, the wettest, the grossest, the soggiest, whatever mess you have going on in your life, this thing is a gem. And it's dry too. For example, it's the funniest thing. My husband was trying to show off his new coffee grinder. And he started to use it and the whole thing fell apart and it went everywhere. He's trying to show my friends who were visiting it. They were laughing their butts off. And he was like, where's the vacuum cleaner? And it was everywhere. This, we would have been able to take care of it just like it split. But it was the grinds and it was the beans and they were
it on the floor?
It was all over the place.
And we have that new floor tool. So he wouldn't even have to be on the ground. He could just do it from standing up with the new floor tool.
Absolutely. All right, you ready?
All right, so here's the challenge. We're gonna challenge the shark against you and I.
Okay.
We're gonna throw down a dozen eggs. If we had a dozen eggs on the floor, can you even imagine how many paper towels you would go through and how disgusting and gross and the drippiness of trying to get it to the trash can?
And then you'd still have to mop afterwards.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna show you how much easier it can be right now.
Ready?
Go for it.
1. 2. It's so fast.
You gotta go fast.
I know. It's going faster
it's
than
so
I can go.
fast. We can't even keep up. Here's number 5. Number 6. 7. Number 8. 9. 10. 11. And
I swear, you guys, it's faster than I can even go. That's awesome.
All right, now I'm gonna come along here, and as I said, I'm gonna sanitize, right, at the same time, so that I'm not wasting more time. I'm not wasting the paper towels. I'm not utilizing more tools. And then, as Suzanne was saying, I'm literally gonna get just a cup of water, and I'm gonna use my hose, stick it right in the middle, and as it's sucking up the water, all that water went through the hose, cleaning the hose out. Like, you see all the ridges here?
Yes.
The shark engineers thought about it and said, okay, well, we can't leave it ridged on the inside.
Yeah,
Can
all
you
the
imagine?
crud getting caught in
like,
there.
we've done pet messes. Can you imagine pet messes getting stuck inside those ridges? No, it's smooth on the inside. So when you suck up and you combine it with that suction, anything that could potentially grip on has been sucked through and is inside the dustbin.
Okay, so our sales manager bought the maroon. And my producer, literally, while Meg was talking, he said, here's why he bought it, which I love hearing the story of why. He has a thing that's called a shop Vicky kind of thing.
Yes, they're usually very big.
That's what he said. In my ear, my producer said, Chris got this because that Shop Vicky thing is way too bulky, way too heavy, and it's not versatile enough. And it was just too much.
Yeah.
He literally bought this tonight. My sales manager, who's watching right now, hi Chris, he bought this because all of us hosts and everybody here knows you buy it on the Today Special day.
Always.
Like, you don't wait because you want the price to go up.
And you get in the beginning of the day when all the colors are
Yes,
available.
and he got the maroon, by the way.
Beautiful.
So we have maroon, we have the blue iris, and we have the gray ash. Those are the 3 colors. They're all selling evenly. I know we're really busy for this, but I don't care if you have light mess or big mess. If you've got kitty litter or you got dog poo, whatever it is. If you, well, dog urine. My dogs, I love my dogs, but they're little dogs, and they just kind of pee where they want. And they get mad at us, and then what do? Paper towels, and then I'm getting all this stuff. Remember, it self-cleans. So no filters to change, nothing to buy after you pick this up, and you're saving over $80 off the retail value. That new floor brush is included for the first time ever. So Megan, we increased the value. We made a bigger bundle, and yet we're now tonight at the lowest price we've ever offered. With 5 Flex, which means if you have a major credit card, you're buying this for $16 tonight. You're getting free shipping on it tonight. If you just use it to clean out your messy car every week, you will love it. But you'll find, like you did, you were during the hurricane Suzanne said you've used it for a whole host of crazy things.
It's one of those items that you think you get at home for one specific purpose, and you realize there's so many different ways to use it. Right. I ended up using it during the hurricanes because we had no power for 6 days, but we still had water. So my husband's like, it's fine, we can keep using the sink. We had gross stuff in the sink just from like food and whatnot that got into the garbage disposal. Without power, you can't run the garbage disposal. Right. So it got blocked up, it wouldn't go down, and it started to really smell. I got my Mess Master and it sucked it all up, and we were good. We didn't have to deal with the smell or anything till our power came on 6 days later.
Isn't that amazing, guys? She literally took it and put it down the sink and sucked up all the food, and the grime
and the particles. I mean, it was gross.
Yeah, sure.
It was gross, but it got it all out. If you, well, I'm gonna show you in a second on the sink. Like if you have a blocked sink, like we can't get the clog out necessarily, but we can get all the scum on top so that until someone can come and fix it, you can get that out so it still looks presentable and doesn't smell.
That's great.
But I want everyone to see this glowing right here. This is your dust cup. You're gonna be able to use or collect a half a gallon of liquid or a full gallon of dry. Wow. When you're utilizing this for messes, small messes, portable messes, that's a lot. So when I turn this on, I want you to see just how powerful this is, because despite the fact we're almost at the max fill line for the liquid, I'm gonna pick up all these billiard balls because that suction is so strong. And you're hearing the power right there.
That's amazing. Are you gonna do all those balls?
I'm gonna do every single one of them.
There's like 25 balls down there.
There's actually more.
Is there really?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But the thing is, it's just holding them so strong, despite the fact that we have so much in there. All of this. One more.
Okay, that's so good.
All of these billiard balls are in here nice and cozy, dancing along.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 billiard balls are in there.
And you heard how loud that is. These are heavy-duty balls. We do this with our upright vacuums and show you how impressive this is. And yet I'm doing this under 10 pounds, portable unit. Picked up all of those balls and held them.
Awesome. You know what I think you'll find too is you'll reach for it a lot more often than you thought. Because I think we get those kind of vac things for the big emergencies where, you know, a shower, you know, a toilet's exploded or a shower's overflowed or you have a plumbing issue and the basement's flooded and you're like, oh, I need that. You won't. The same thing that's going to pick up all the little grimes and the kitty litter and the coffee that's spilled everywhere is going to be the one you're going to use to pick up all that water. And it does it so efficiently.
It does it so efficiently, so fast. And this is what I was just talking about. If you have any kind of plug, whether it's your sink or it's your toilet, and the grossness is stuck there and you don't have the ability to have someone come to your house and fix it, this is all you're gonna do. You're gonna plug it in, turn it on, and get it out. That's it. It's that fast, it's that easy. If you're a Professor Amos kind of gal or girl or guy out there, get this out so that you don't have to dilute the formula. You can get the good stuff right down there and start to unclog it without having to waste any of the formula. Huge. Then you're gonna move over. If I have crafters out there.
Yes. You should look at me like, you have crafters?
Hey, any crafters
wink,
over
wink.
here?
I can totally relate to this.
You have the big stuff, this little stuff. And what about this? Someone actually put on one of the reviews that it de-glittered their home. And they didn't think de-glittering their home was even possible. But look how it just creates that halo effect and it pulls it in from a distance.
Here's what's kind of cool
Even the glitter that normally would stick to the floor,
it's
getting picked up.
Because it creates static and it sticks to it.
And then light bulbs, glass. I mean, my kids have dropped glass cups with water. How do you pick up the water in the glass? Oh, with a Mess Master. That's how you do it. I love the squeegee tool. Just like with our power fins and our upright back, that squeegee tool is gonna make direct contact from one side all the way to the other, and that's how we're gonna make sure that nothing is being left behind, whether it's the glitter or the glass, we're getting it all.
Can I tell you with that squeegee tool, I think I would use that to clean my windows.
You can.
Can you imagine going outside, spraying down your windows and using that squeegee tool, and they'll come out so beautiful and so clear and crystal clean.
Absolutely, so I've done that before. It's gonna sound a little gross, So the first time I ever used my Mess Master, how I broke it in, we were dog sitting and Layla girl had kidney stones. And so when she finally passed, the entire bathroom was filled with pee. So I broke out my Mess Master. We cleaned up all the pee. We sanitized everything. And then I'm like, looking at the windows, I'm like, those look terrible. So I sanitized this, and then I actually cleaned the windows. I put water and vinegar on the windows. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's working. Then I went on the other side because it still looked a little dirty. So for my patio, I did that outside of my windows that are filled with dirt and grime.
Think about a hard winter that we're having. And how filthy your window.
Beautiful.
And it's convenient to do that. You're not dragging a Shop EV thing around and trying to clean a window with it. Shop V's are just for the really big floods, right? They're big, they're bulky, they're very expensive, right? This is gonna do the big floody stuff, but it also does practical things like, again, cleaning your outdoor windows after a really, really long winter. I will tell you, this little, you can't see it now. Well, hopefully you see the demos, but when you get this at home, that squeegee is super impressive.
It's super awesome. And it's gonna be great on your carpets too. Just again, like when we talk about the power fins on your carpet, because of that squeegee, it's gonna actually separate the carpet fibers. So when someone sets something down and they go, oh, Mom, Grandma.
And this is a lot, that's a full big
That's
old
a full cup of water. Instead of you coming along like this and being like, oh, I just got this mess, instead, you're gonna get rid of that. And we're gonna go ahead and suck it right out of the carpet. Look at the difference in color from dry to wet. And it's all coming right out. If you live in an area like Florida, this is important to you because mildew, mold can grow in our carpets, and you wanna make sure that you truly get all of it out. So when I flip over this paper towel and you see that it's still dry, this is like your everyday can happen in any moment in time mess. And to do it that easily, not waste the paper towels and know that your carpet is now dry is huge.
That's amazing too. Like, you don't have to have 20,000 tools to do all these jobs. If you use it for your car detailing, great. If you use it around the house, great. If you're gonna use it to clean up, great. Do your windows with it. Do your shower. I would do those glass shower doors. Those are the bane of my existence. I would take this with that squeegee tool, but look how convenient it is. They're really smart because if you ever get one that's fully round, it's really awkward and you're trying to carry it away from your body and it's exhausting. I love it because it's an oval shape. So it fits really beautifully in your hand. It's very, very lightweight. It's about 10 pounds, so you can move it around easily. So it's really everything that we need to do those really tough, icky, sticky, yucky jobs, but also to do a lot of practical everyday things.
Absolutely.
That's why I think this hits that sweet spot, Megan, is it does. It's not like, oh, I'm only gonna buy it for the really messy jobs. It's for a lot of practical reasons that you need it. And the convenience of being able to carry it makes it so much better. All right, 3 colors. This is an exclusive configuration. I love y'all, but you go out, you go shopping, you're online, you're looking, you cannot find this deal anywhere else. And we have the lowest price we have found anywhere. And it's an exclusive bundle. This is gonna be your blue iris. We're calling this one blue iris. The one in front of me is the gray ash. And then I love, this is what we're gonna call Chris's maroon. He bought that one tonight. You're getting the extension poles. Why are you getting those? Because now for the very first time, you're gonna be able to stand up and do your floors with it. This could be an everyday vac for you if you want to use it that way. This tool by itself is a $30 value. I know Megan's going to get into it in just a second. That's included. You're getting your crevice tool, you're getting the carpet tool, the squeegee tool, the starter bag, the hose comes with it, the extension wand. That's that brand new bare floor tool that's included as well. And you also get, I got them all, very good. You'll get instructions, a quick start guide. It's super easy. Stay with me, guys, because we're even going to show you something else that I think is going to impress the heck out of you. They have truly thought of everything with this. What are we doing tonight? Well, it's always a great value. Remember, lowest price here at HSN, lowest price we've found anywhere. You are saving over $80 tonight. This is the sweet spot for the price that you want to grab this at. It would normally be almost $162. We're at $79.99. With a major credit card, you're going to get this home with 5 flex, which means it's $16. You pay it off in 5 months, but you get it right away. And remember, everything right now, starting here at midnight, is free shipping. thing, and that is today only. It is now the time to buy because that free shipping saves you a ton of money.
That's huge. And you mentioned the bare floor tool.
Yes.
This is something we've never offered at HSN before, so I wanted you guys to be able to see it. This is the 3 pieces put together, and this is our tool. Notice how it articulates. That means no matter the angle, you will be able to get that great suction. So when I put it on the floor and I turn this on, this will just slide right into place. You're gonna push it forward, and as you push it forward, look at how it pulls from the front. Now I'm going slow.
It's pulling from the sides.
I'm going slow just so that you can see that.
Wow.
But if I speed up, you can see that you're gonna get that great, great coverage.
Oh my gosh, that's impressive as all get out.
Right?
Wow, wow, wow.
All right, so you're gonna be able to use this on your floors to get those messes, whether it's gonna be hair in the bathroom, in which in that case you could pop off the bottom and you'll be able to get in and around the toilets. You're also gonna use it, of course, for your pets, whether it's kitty litter or if it's gonna be their dog
Dust
food
bunnies,
or whatever it may be. But you're gonna be using it on your bare floor all the time.
That's great. I love that. All right, what do you want to do next?
All right, I think we should go to the glass table.
Okay, and then I definitely want to show the special surprise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I love that one back there. So stay with us.
Okay, okay. All right, so this is so cool, you guys. Right now, what this is we have a glass top table, and you're able to see that is from underneath. We want you to see what your floor sees as we tackle over it. Here we go. From a distance, and I always say from a distance because I want you to know just how strong that suction is. It's pulling in everything. Notice nothing is being left behind. Again, that is the work of that squeegee tool, making sure that everything is just scooped up so that you have that beautiful clean. Just like what Suzanne was talking about, we want to make sure that your windows, your glass top, everything looks nice. And this is my favorite part. Actually, do you want to clean it?
Yeah, so
I mean, I can take a break. I don't have to clean.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You've got this mess. Those are 2 eggs, and it could be a whole carton of eggs, right? And you're like, oh my gosh. So what will we do? You're going to grab your paper towels, and you're going to have, you have to grab a lot of them. So you get in here, and then you start to smush it around. And look what I'm doing. All you're doing is literally moving it around. And then you're trying to grab it like this, right? And look at, I even hate doing this demo, but it's so true. Look what a hot mess this is. So I'm using a whole roll of paper towels. It's not getting cleaned up. And then what do I have to do? I got to go back and I have to mop anyway afterwards. And then can you imagine how gross your mop's going to smell?
Can I fix this for you?
Oh, because it's totally grossing me out.
It's so gross. Okay. So I'm just going to come along here. And in a couple swipes, I'm going to go ahead and get this totally out of the way. I'm not going to dirty my hands. I'm not going to waste the paper towels, which means I'm not going to be wasting my money either, right?
Right.
And then I can come along with my spray bottle of whatever kind of sanitation I want to use. And I can be left with a totally crystal clear glass top.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, of course, I want to make sure that my hose is clean. So if I had my cup of water, I'd be able to suck up the cup of water, and then boom, my whole hose would be clean. It would be egg-free.
Okay, so now you're like, well, what's the inside look? You're like,
let's go over to the
sucked
inside.
up a lot of stuff. So you guys got to come way back here because I think this is one of the most clever features of the whole thing.
Okay, so inside of here, we have something called any bag technology. And we call it that because literally you can use any bag you want. You put it in here, 2 gallon to 13 gallons, and now we can collect our mess so our dustbin doesn't even get gross. Before I do that, let me go ahead and dirty it up. So I'm gonna use my Mess Master to come along here and get all of this kitty litter that is just so stinky. I gotta get it up and out of the way. Now, I could have used my bare floor tool. In this case, I'm showing off our squeegee tool, but you're seeing all of it is disappearing. Now, it would be super easy if I have this in just going into the dustbin. It'd be fine. It'd be easy to go ahead and dump, but the fact is it can be very stinky. So all I have to do is take my little bag, boop, I just cleaned it.
And show them how, if they don't use it, how easy it is to clean that part.
So this part, it literally just pops out. It uses a spring to go down and stay in place and just pops right up. and this goes right into the dishwasher. So if I didn't want to clean it by hand, same with the tools, all the tools. If you don't want to clean these by hand, they can all go right into the dishwasher. You're seeing how large this is. This is an entire gallon worth of dry material or a half a gallon of wet material. So this seems really big, but think about those vacs, those wet dry vacs that are gigantic. What do you do with 5 gallons of liquid? You cannot pick it up.
Can't pick it up, yeah.
You're not gonna take it up the stairs for another job that's upstairs. 1 gallon is that Goldilocks perfect size. We have the shield right here to protect our motor.
Which
we
is
have
washable,
the filter. Right? Notice the filter is over on this side. It's decentralized. Underneath the filter is our motor. We wanna make sure that whatever's coming in here is not hitting the filter system because it blocks it up and makes us lose suction.
Right.
So this is just optimal engineering every way that you can see it. And I also
all you
love,
do is you just wash those guys. So it's not like you even have to buy new. Once you buy this, you got it. You know, you just wash those, let them dry, and then you put them back in.
and then look at the hose. It snaps right in place. Like, we don't want you to have stuff everywhere. It snaps right in place. Up here is where you're gonna wrap the cord, and then over on the side, you have your True Grip accessory suite, just meaning that you can have your onboard tools. And if you don't want that, you can very easily clip it off, and you can very easily clip it back on, so you decide how you want to use it, but that's it. And then under 10 pounds, you can so easily move it from room to room for all your different needs.
And a really long cord, by the way.
Yeah, 15 feet.
15-foot cord.
So especially if you're thinking about doing the car.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is it for you to get one detail job? It's well over $100.
Yeah.
Or you can get this and you can do all the detail jobs that you want for your car. Plus, you're gonna use it when you are doing a job in the garage and you have sawdust everywhere. You're gonna use it if your toilet overflows, if your water heater leaks, if your refrigerator leaks and you have ice on the floor. You will find there are just so many different ways to use it that it pays for itself the first time. After that, it's just a bonus.
That's so true too. And when you do have that leak, how much does it cost when it like gets way down in your carpeting and you've ruined it, you know? Or how much does it cost when you've got a pipe break and you've got just a mess in your bathroom and it starts to warp some of the walls or some of the trim.
Yeah.
Like if that stuff sits, and we all know from the hurricanes down here, if anybody's had the bad weather, how really damaging it can be. Water is so damaging.
Water's bad.
A little bit can make a lot of damage, and here you're going to be able to pick it up so quickly and so fast. Now, just a couple of notes to remember. The most popular color right now is, big drum roll, it's our blue iris. I love it. It's the bright blue one. So that's the blue iris. It's the #1 most popular. Then the maroon, and then of course we have the gray in front. Here's what we're doing. It's $80 off. It's one of those items. I love what you said, Megan. You said, you know, you'll buy it for that one idea, and then you'll end up using it for a ton of other ideas. Just if you did it for all your dirty windows after the winter to make them shiny and bright, it would be worth it. But if you've got that emergency, that accident, if you've got the family, you have lots of spills, the cats and dogs and the kids running around, the grandkids are everywhere. If you just are a slipper and a spiller, you're gonna love it. If it's ooey, if it's gooey, if it's messy, if it's sticky, if it's soggy, if it's dry, this is gonna work, and it's a fraction of the price and a ton more versatile than those great big vacs that we usually have. And you know what, those, they take up a lot of room, they sit in your garage and you use them maybe twice a year. And then when you use them, they're so inconvenient, you still hate it. This is convenient, it's easy, it's portable, you can take it with you. If you're going, well, think about this, maybe it's your garage.
How do you clean those?
Well, yeah, how do you clean those? Good
I don't
Lord.
know. I
But
feel like
think
you have to
about it.
get in there.
Let's say you've got somebody who loves to do work in the garage and they do a lot of sawdust.
Yeah.
This would be amazing for that. For those of you who do hobbies that have a lot of papers and little strings and all the ribbons that we love, it's great for that. It's obviously for all the ooeys and gooeys, the yogurt that falls, the cereal that spills. This is amazing. A backed up toilet, a backed up sink, a backed up shower is gonna be great because you're just gonna grab it and it's ready to go. I love the fact it's self-cleaning. We were talking about you could use bread bags inside there.
You can use the green vegetable bags from the supermarket.
Grocery bags. It's a great way to
check
use
for
up those
holes.
grocery bags. Oh yeah, well you don't want that to happen.
Always check for holes. But yeah, the grocery bags. So here's the thing. We're gonna give you, is it 2 or 3? We give you 2 or 3 bags that you are gonna get from us. But we're not asking you to buy bags after that. You can use any bag you want. That's why we give it the name, Any Bag Technology, because we want you to know, yes, use the dust cup just as it is and throw it in the dishwasher. But if you want that really easy, fast clean, get it into any bag, and throw it away. And then there literally is nothing to clean, because remember, you've already cleaned out the hose. You already have a clean machine once you clean out the dust cup. Right. So you get it all taken care of. All right, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the things that you don't wanna pick up, things that you're worried, like giant pieces of glass and nails and screws. And then I'm gonna go into the smaller stuff. If we have any gardeners, if we have soil or fertilizer, anything like that, if we have people that live near the beach and you always get a lot of sand in your house, these are all things that can be very frustrating or annoying, and we're gonna get them so easily. I mean, for me, I hate to say it, we're in the place where my kids break a lot of stuff. Yeah. So glass seems to be broken in our house quite a lot. But this is one of my favorite things too. I want you to see this little tornado effect that happens. Let's see if we can get it from the camera angle. Do you see it all coming in there?
Do you see that, guys?
Isn't that so cool? That's okay, let's try it again here. If we get it, let me try from the side.
Suction power is
there
shocking.
It goes. There it is. It becomes like a tornado, and everything in its path. I went in a straight line, yet I got the entire mound.
That's amazing.
I mean, that is a talent all in itself. And then, of course, we're giving you the tool. I didn't even get one of these, Suzanne. I didn't get to use it until today. This thing is awesome. Let me show you. All you have to do is literally push it in, and then remember, this thing is less than 10 pounds. Right. So you have a 15-foot cord. It's that great shape that we talked about, that oval shape, so when I walk, it never hits me. And then I come along here, and I just watch everything disappear. If I go nice and slow, you're seeing how it's pulling it in the front and leaving nothing behind.
And I gotta tell you, I don't know what you guys use, but that is so fine.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's like a sawdust.
Yeah.
It's very fine. Normally, this is something that would stick to the floor. It'd be very hard to get off. If we have any bakers that are watching right now, you think about the flour. Flour. We're now a gluten-free family. So we have almond flour, coconut flour, cassava flour. You name the flour, I got the flour. I also have it all over my floor.
Exactly. Flour's everywhere.
Flour everywhere.
If you've dropped a bag of chocolate chips or sprinkles, oh my gosh, you ever dropped a bag of sprinkles?
Yeah.
Or if you drop a whole thing of, like my husband, he was trying to show off his coffee grinder. It went literally everywhere in the house. And he was like, where's the vacuum? I gotta find the vacuum. He was kind of freaking out about it. So now you've got the answer. And again, it's so portable. And I love the fact it doesn't take up a lot of space. Those other kind of super vacs that are out there, they're very big, they're very bulky. Use them maybe twice a year. You're ready when that emergency happens, but then after that, you don't. With this one, if you've got the emergency and it's the big spill or the big leak, you're good to go. If you've got the little everyday things like the sawdust or the flour or the coffee beans or whatever it might be, the broken glass, the dust bunnies you're chasing around the house. This goes upstairs, it goes downstairs. Take it, just if you did it to detail your car and you saved the price of it just because you were able to do it yourself, you've paid for it the first time that you didn't pay for a detailer. Do it yourself, save a ton of money. Here's what we're doing. This is exclusive to you shopping with us. You cannot find it anywhere else, even at our sister network, so don't bother. We have the lowest price we've ever offered, and it's the lowest price we have found anywhere. Shark products are in all the great stores. They're everywhere. They're a great name. They're a great, great company. They're super innovative. They're one of the leaders of home appliances. This isn't available anywhere else at this price. All the research we did, we've got the best deal. We've also included that brand new floor tool. That's a $30 value by itself. That's never been included in our configuration. You get the Mess Master, the hose, the starter bag kit, the crevice tool, the squeegee tool, the carpet tool, the exterior wand, the bare floor tool is included. Again, that's brand new, and the quick start guide. I love this because it's rinse and ready, so you never have to have a stinky, gross. You know, sometimes when you get some other things that pick up kind of the gunky stuff, it starts to sour and smell because it doesn't fully clean the guts of it. This is rinse and ready. It could not be easier. Let's talk value, because I know that's why you watch HSN, and that's why a ton of you are shopping right now, because you're getting it, but I'll repeat it. You're saving over $80 off the retail value. And we have 5 flex pays, so you can get this home for $16 on a major credit card. And even more savings tonight, we've got free shipping on everything here at HSN. By the way, stay with me. Next hour, we have the best hour ever to buy our origami origami organizational shelves. They are very, very expensive to ship, and we all wait to get to these free shipping days. Ooh. And I'll have a full hour, and we have a whole bunch on mega sale, not just like 10 bucks off. It's
Origami's amazing. We have a lot of them in our
And you know what?
house.
You store your new shark on your origami in your garage. You're good to go.
And always have it handy, because I'll tell you what, when I talk about you're gonna vacuum the unvacuumable, what do you do when you have a wet mess? Like, I know you have a dry mess, you probably have a great tool to get the dry mess, but what do you do when it's wet, or it's a combination of wet and dry? Do you go to the paper towels? Do you get a big towel that you're gonna have to launder? Do you scoop things with your hands and then you have to wash your hands afterward? Or do you already own a Mess Master? And you're like, this was the key to everything, because you push one button, you turn it on, and you watch it disappear. Even the gunky guacamole. Guacamole is thick, and the salsa, pieces of tomato, totally disappear.
Wait, hold on, go a little slower. I love that side shot, because you can see how thick the noodles are. Okay, watch this.
Bye-bye, noodles.
Goodbye. That's a mess. Well, think about it. Unless you have a pot of spaghetti on the stove, you drop the spaghetti and all the water.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to clean that up?
That'd be terrible.
Right.
Yeah, no, this would be a perfect solution. You spill your smoothie on the ground, not to worry, because in about 3 passes, 1, 2, 3, 12 ounces of smoothie is gone. You drop your glass, and everything that was inside of it, that's glass right there. It's all right, because I'm gonna get all of the glass too. And oh my gosh, do you see how big this is? It's as big as my finger. It's all getting sucked up and getting deposited inside of that really large dust cup. Or maybe it's the morning and you are just exhausted and you're like, okay, oops, I knocked over the coffee grounds. Darn it, I spilled my coffee. And then you tried to make breakfast, but it just was not happening. And it all landed on the ground or on the counter. But you came along and you said, watch that egg. Boom, gone. I mean, it causes like a river. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's all flowing right into the Mess Master. I don't even have to go to it. It truly, it comes to me. All right, let's see if we can get that egg again. It just pops right in.
There's something so satisfying about that sound of the egg going in. Yeah.
I just wanted to do one more time. Glass. Real start to glass. Things that I probably should not have just done that.
That's amazing to me.
So we're talking about from a safety perspective, you're now able to take care of yourself. If you drop a light bulb, you know if you do this and you hit all the areas, you're gonna have a countertop or a floor that is not gonna have any pieces left over where you're gonna get hurt. Amazing. This is a tool that gives you your empowerment back so that you can clean up the messes and you're not constantly relying on someone else, like I'm scared to do this, I'm scared to do that, I don't know how to do that. All you have to do is take your squeegee and go, and it sucks it all up, or it goes, just like those eggs, and it gets it all in here. And remember, if you're using any bag technology, you don't even have to worry about washing it. If you're not, you throw it in the dishwasher. You're seeing all my tools right here? All my tools are handy, so that I have my crevice tool, I have my carpet tool. I'm utilizing the squeegee tool right now, and I can leave that one on. But look how it just sits right on here. Like so.
That's great.
So that everything is in one place, and it's nice and compact, so I'm not losing anything. And when I need stuff, it's all right there. It's lightweight at less than 10 pounds, so you can use it and go up the stairs. You can use it and then dump the 1 gallon. If you've ever picked up 1 gallon of milk, you know that you can pick up this 1 gallon and dump it in the commode, right? Mm-hmm. This is totally functional, super easy to use. And then again, this is our favorite thing to do. If you'll help me.
Yeah, I'm actually putting my cards down. I'm putting my cards down because
let me clear some space for you.
This goes faster than I can dump these. This is amazing to me. So
we
it's
always
12
say,
raw eggs.
Let's challenge the shark. Challenge the shark and see if it can do, but it's always faster than us.
Okay, exactly. Ready?
All right, let's go.
1.
Challenge accepted. 1. 2. 2. Done. 3. 4. Done.
5.
Oh, I had an eggshell that time.
There was a shell in there too.
Get all these egg whites. I think that's 7 and 8.
Yeah. 9.
Number 9.
Number 10.
10.
11.
11.
And 12.
And 12. And don't forget, we already did 2. So that's really 13 and 14. And then I'm not even going to get a paper towel. I'm not going to get a separate towel. I'm not going to get another tool. I'm going to sanitize right here in this moment and get this all wiped away clean, like so. And at this point, it's nice and dry. And I'm going to come along with 8 ounces of water, take this top off, and we're going to watch the water disappear. And in the matter of a couple seconds, all that water traveled through the hose, wiping away any gook, mush, like you said, all the ifs, the icky, the sticky, the grossy, the you name it. It got it all. And it's all deposited right there in the dust cup.
It's self-clean, so it's rinse and ready. You're not gonna, a lot of units that are out there that can do like the yogurt and kind of some of the thicker stuff. The problem is a lot of the stuff gets stuck in there.
It does.
And then it starts to sour.
Yes.
You can smell it when you turn it on. You're like, ooh, why is that stinky smell? It's because it gets trapped.
Or you open up the closet door if you have it in the closet or the cabinet.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Ooh,
what's that smell?
And it's coming from your unit.
It's coming from your hose.
This one is rinse and ready. You just, that's the cleaning effort. And then when you open it up, remember, you pull it out a little baggie, or you just, I love the fact you can literally take the container and put it in the dishwasher if you want to. That's pretty amazing.
If I open this up right here, right now we have some dirt in it, right? So all I'd have to do is dump this dirt out and I'd be good to, there we go. We'd be good to go. And I can dump it out. And if I wanted to, I could throw this in the dishwasher, or if it's not a big deal, like, I guess I'm not the cleanest person in the whole world.
Rinse it out.
I would just rinse it out and put it right back in here.
Oh,
I know
totally
it's just dirt.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not a big deal.
Right.
But it's so easy to use. All right, so let's show you how this floor tool works.
And remember, the floor tool is brand new to our configuration.
Yeah.
In February, when we last launched it, it did not include the floor tool, and it completely sold out. You got to remember that. We do this one time a year. In fact, this is the only time this year we're going to offer the Mess Master, okay? And if you want to get the floor tool, this is the only way to get it in this configuration. And please remember, our value is just outstanding. I think we've sold, what, almost 700-800 now? I mean, we're getting really quick to hitting about 1,000 ordered. We've got a few minutes left, and you can still grab yours. Now, I do want to mention this, because I made the mistake about 6 months ago. I had 5 things in my cart. I forgot to check out. It was 2:30 in the morning, and I was tired. Had 5 things in my cart. I got home, and about 10 hours later, I remembered. I went to go check out. 4 of the 5 things were sold out. So here's how our system works. If someone is actively buying it, let's say you're going for the blue iris and those are now getting limited. If someone's actively buying it, our system will take it out of your cart and will give it to the person who's checking out. So I always say, because I made this stupid mistake, I didn't check out and I missed out. Go ahead and completely check out, go through the ordering process, get it ordered. The cart, a lot of you think is like a safety zone, it'll hold it for you. It absolutely will not, and I know that because it happened to me. I was like, wait, when is stuff sold out? What happened? I go, oh my gosh, our systems took it out of my cart and gave it to someone who's buying it. I was like, well, there you go. So don't let that happen to you tonight. 5 Flex means $16 to get it home. You're saving on the free shipping. That's even, and this isn't a pair of earrings. You know, it's not just a little lightweight pair of earrings. It's a nice, happy box when it arrives with all the tools. So it's great to get the free shipping, and you're getting the best price we've ever done, and it's the best price we've found anywhere else. And we can't say that unless we do a ton of research. And Shark's saying it too. They're like, look, you guys, we're giving you the max deal we can on the Mess Master. Now, a lot of people look at the size, because it's 10 pounds, and they think, oh, it's just not going to have enough power.
Yeah, it's very small, but that's a good thing, because if it's nice and small, that means that you're going to be able to carry it up and down the stairs or anywhere you need to go. It's less than 10 pounds. But it's still a Shark. This is what Shark is known for. We decentralized the filter so that we would never have an issue where the filter gets gunked up, and then you wouldn't be able to have that suction. So what we've done here is we've just showed you we have a ton of water in here. You can see all that blue liquid. Despite the fact that it's filled with liquid, I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna show you how powerful it is with all of these billiard balls. Because the fact is, these are very heavy. They're quite large, and you're hearing them smack at the top. Why? Because they're not just floating. They are being sent with high suction power at such a speed that they're literally slamming right into each other. And we're not doing 5 or 10 or even 15. We're doing a ton. We're doing every single one of these billiard balls, which I believe you counted.
29.
29. 29. So here we go. The last two. And see, they're all dancing. They're all in there. They want to stay until I push the off button. And by the way,
that's awesome.
It's one button.
That's true.
It's one
It's
button.
not a whole bunch of adjustments.
No,
you
I'm
don't
not asking you to like, this is the up in the air, this is the floor, this is the countertop, this is the da-da-da.
This is the carpet, this
No.
is the hardwood.
On, off. One button, and if you want to just use the hose, be my guest, just use the hose. It's got all the suction,
right.
But we're going to give you the crevice, we're going to give you the carpet, we're going to give you the squeegee tool,
the bare
and
floor.
Finally, we're going to give you the bare floor tool.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what we're doing, guys. And again, I want you to think outside the box when you look at this. For example, I love this example here. This is a bunch of crafting stuff. I'm a crafter. I love playing with all the beads and all this stuff. Here's what I would do. I would get a separate little bag, because you can use any bag you want.
Yeah.
Say one of my grocery bags.
Yeah.
I would put it inside here. I would suck all this stuff up, and then I would retrieve it and reuse it. I'm not going to throw it out. So think about that. If you have to do something that is like a bunch of beads, and because it doesn't grind them up in the motor.
No, they're just going to be deposited right inside of there.
Right.
Nothing is getting ground up, nothing's getting twisted or turned or tangled up. It's just going to get deposited right inside. Same thing with the glass. You don't have to worry about the glass potentially. Like, would you ever go over glass with your vacuum cleaner?
No.
No, you'd be worried about it cutting and scratching the tubing or the hose. You don't have to worry about that with this design and with these materials. We get all of it. And we don't have to worry.
I can tell you with that squeegee, I would do all my shower doors and my windows.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, you can use any kind of cleaner you want. You could use just water. You could use water and vinegar. For us, yeah, we're trying really hard to be very natural. So water and vinegar is my jam.
That's great.
And I use it for everything. And the fact that then I don't even have to use paper towels, because that's money out of my pocket, cash in the trash.
But let me ask this, would you get your shop vacuum thing out to go do the outside of your windows after this winter? No, who's going to carry that thing around so you can get high enough to get the windows? What I would do is I would take that floor tool, honestly, and I would use it on my windows even high up, because you get the extension tubes to go with it.
That's what I did. I used the squeegee tool on the 3-piece extension.
And just did
I
your
was able to
windows
get
that way.
my outdoor windows.
That's great.
With, all the cobwebs, the things I don't want to touch.
I gotta tell you, when you start using this for the first time, the way they've done this fin technology, you're gonna go, I think it's one of the smartest tools on earth. It's not just a dumb blow-off tool. Like, there's a lot of vacuums that have stupid tools. You're like, I don't even want to. This tool is gonna be your favorite.
There are tools that go in the closet and never come out.
Never come out.
This will not be one of those tools. All right, so over here we're talking about all those wet messes. So if you think about anything that's clogged, imagine in the matter of seconds, all of the water and the gunk. I mean, my husband, he cuts his toenails in this thing.
Okay, that's disgusting.
I know,
okay, that is
it's
so gross.
so gross, and so his toenails sometimes get stuck like in there.
Can you just do it over a garbage can?
But I love the man. I love the man. No one's perfect. Anyways, so like, we get toenails and stuff in there. This gets all the toenails out. I hope he's not watching right now.
Buy this if your husband cuts his toenails in your sink. Use FlexPay. It's $16.
Oh my God, if you're watching, I love you so much, babe. Love you so much.
Mark, my director says my toenails are everywhere. Mark, that is disgusting. Is that what you
It's a dude thing. It's totally a dude thing. It's most certainly not a dude thing. All right. We're not putting no pressure on the dude.
Wow, you took us to a whole different space there, Meg.
I'm so sorry. But all I was trying to say is you never know what the mess is going to be. I can remember my kids clogging the toilet, and this time it didn't overflow. But I was ready. I told Landon and Liam, I'm like, listen, guys, I don't know if it's gonna, like, the water was right there in the top. There was poop in the toilet. I'm like, let's just get the mess master and be ready. So I plugged it in. I had it turned on, and then we flushed.
And
nothing happened. I plunged. I flushed again, and it actually went down. But if it hadn't, I would have been ready.
Right.
Like, what do you do when you have a clog and you plunge it and it doesn't work and then it overflows everywhere? You have to turn off the water. You have to figure something out fast. This made it so that I was ready, so that when there are accidents like this,
but let's go
it
to
doesn't matter.
a different direction. Let's say you have a pipe in the basement that breaks.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water. Guess what? This is going to take it. It can handle the really heavy duty stuff, and it can handle the light everyday fun stuff. It can do your windows, and it can pick up the kitty litter, you know? It can pick up, again, if it's sticky, soggy, ooey, gooey, messy, thick, if it's sharp, you know, if it's dirty, if it's dusty, if it's dust bunnies, if it's dog and cat hair all over the house, you've got one really easy portable unit that has extreme suction to it.
Yeah.
And like there, this is a great example. That was a full, that's probably a 16 ounces. This isn't a 16-ounce cup of water.
Yeah.
That could be wine, it could be milk, it could be whatever, right?
Yeah.
And totally pick that up quickly
you said
and
milk.
easily.
I told you earlier, oh my gosh, my kids spilled 12 ounces of milk in my car.
Ooh.
In my car before I was coming here.
In the Florida heat.
In Florida.
Let's add
Luckily,
that.
it was rainy that day, so the heat wasn't too bad. I did this as fast as I could, and I am shocked. My car never smelled like rotten milk.
No kidding.
Did not.
And you know what's kind of cool? She could just grab it and go.
Yeah.
It's not like, again, it's so portable. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's not like you're trying to get to the garage and grab that big old honking, you know, super vac unit. You literally just grab this and off you go, and you can get that big mess, or you can clean the lighter messes. Again, if it's ooey gooey, gunky, splattery, messy, sticky, stinky. Stinky's a good one too.
Stinky like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever the mess is, we have this tool for you, but the most important thing is the Mess Master itself. You technically don't need any of these tools, but I'll tell you what, it's a lot nicer to stand here with upright posture than it is to be on my hands and knees, you know?
Yep.
My mom has a dog that has a lot of accidents. She's 16 years old now. Mei Ling is her name. And I don't want my mom, who's in her early 80s, to be on her hands and knees. It's nice that she can do this. She can spray from standing up, and she can get it all off the ground. If it is a mess like this with kitty litter, how nice that I can come over here and with my AnyBag technology, I just cleaned it up and it's done. And then I can come along here with my vegetable bag and I can stick it inside. All I have to do is put it on the exterior and give it a little twist, and it goes right into this little clip.
You guys, that's the littlest detail, but look, I want to show, wait, hey, Megan, hang on one second.
Yeah.
I want you guys to see, this is how smart Shark is. And I think as you really start to totally appreciate it, that's a little hook where you put the leftover part of the bag in there, so it keeps it nice and secure. Like they thought of everything, and that's what Shark does. They make incredible small home appliances that are really well built and really smart. If you've got a Shark upright and you love it, this is a place that's an addition to that. You know, if you love it so much, but it's not doing the jobs. Your Shark upright is for vacuuming carpets and floors.
I was like, this is wet. Like, please don't use your Shark uprights on a wet mess.
Exactly right. So this is for the wet, again, it's the ooey gooey, sticky, stinky, you know, chunky, all that kind of stuff. So if you love your Shark a lot, and many of us do, this is a perfect addition to that. Again, if you were just gonna have your car detailed one time and spend $100 on it, it's already paid for it, and then you're gonna use it over and over again. If you wanna do your shower doors, I think that squeegee tool is brilliant. You don't have to get all the paper towels out. You're not spending all the money on paper towels just to inefficiently smear your windows and your shower doors. That squeegee tool takes the place of paper towels. So just think how much money you save just doing something like this, because what would your alternative be? A whole roll of paper towels, trying to grab all that stuff, and you still have to go back and clean afterwards.
Right.
This, do it once, you're done.
It's one tool, and we do everything right then and there, and then it cleans itself, so I don't even have to clean it. So this is such a huge win for so many different reasons. But again, I always go back to vacuum the unvacuumable. You just saw those spaghetti. How on earth would you clean that up? We just had a birthday party. If someone had dropped a piece of cake, how would I clean the frosting off the ground?
The frosting, the ice cream.
Right?
What if it's a cake with ice cream and they drop the entire paper plate on the ground?
You get this out. This is less than 10 pounds. I like talking about this design because you can see, let me get on the side of it. If I was to walk look how it just goes right by my side. It's an oval design. Have you seen an oval design? It's called an ovoid. I didn't know that because everything I had seen is a sphere. It's all circular and it hits my legs when I walk. And I have to then carry it like this, and then my arm hurts because I have to get it away from my body. Not anymore. Less than 10 pounds. Smart. It's so easy, and it also fits under my cabinet where the sink is. They purposely made it like this so that it wouldn't interfere with the plumbing underneath your sink, because we know you're going to be utilizing it most likely in a kitchen or the bathroom the most often, because that's where we have so many of our wet messes. Okay,
so let me kind of give you updated colors. Also, we have what's called Protection Plus, guys. We offer it on a lot of our electronics here at HSN. If you'd like to take advantage of it, you can. It's a great way to have no surprises and protect your products that you buy from us. You have 24/7 customer service. There's no deductibles. It's just a really awesome offer from our Allstate and, of course, HSN. So check that out on hsn.com. 3 color choices. The most popular by far, this is so interesting, is the blue iris. So if you want that brighter blue, that's available. This is the gray in the front, and then second most popular is our deep, pretty maroon. I've got to explain this. We have an exclusive configuration you cannot find anywhere else. Remember, you're getting the extension tubes to go with it. You get the hose, the starter bag kit, the crevice tool, the squeegee tool, the carpet tool, which we really haven't talked too much about, Megan. We also have the extension wands, plus that brand new bare floor tool. This baby is a first time ever. We have the biggest configuration we've ever done at the lowest price, and it's the lowest price we have found anywhere. We have 5 flex pay. We have free shipping today. You get it home for $16, and there's absolutely no charge for shipping on anything that you buy in the next 23 hours and 5 minutes.
Huge.
Take advantage of it, and a lot of you are. Make sure to complete the checkout process, though. For example, that blue is starting to get limited. If that's the color you're just dying to have, go ahead and complete the process to make sure you're guaranteed to get it.
And the blue iris is really pretty.
Gorgeous.
If we had some of our vacuums, actually we sold in this color maybe a year ago, so it'll match your set really nice. I want you to pretend right now that we're bringing this into the garage. Remember, it's gonna be portable. You got a 15-foot cord, so bring it into your car. Even with these deep crevices, large particles are totally disappearing, which means the next time you go into your car and then walk into your house, everything that was attached to your shoes is gone. It's not coming with you into the house. Us in Florida, that means a lot of sand.
A lot of sand.
So we're getting the sand out of here, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. And then, of course, workbenches, glass, nails, the things that you don't want to touch.
You've got screws. You could have done bolts and everything.
All of it. I mean, you name it, and we can get it out of the way. And then, of course, if we have any of our gardeners out there, this I always think is so cool. All right, let's see if we can get a good angle. All right, watch it come in. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like a tornado sucking it all in. There, you kind of see it? We have a dual shot.
That's amazing.
But it's getting the entire mound. There it is. Look at how amazing is that? It's getting the entire mound. I'm not even going back and forth.
That is really crazy.
Right? And that's all that's left over.
That is so wild.
And then, of course, if I didn't trust that I actually got all of it, that's when that squeegee tool can come back into play. And I'll give you a little hint. Everything is nice and clean, so I'm gonna turn it off. Here's my trick to you guys. When you pull back, you're gonna have the squeegee tool down, so it's making that direct contact. The chunkier it is, lift it up, because it needs room to get that tomato or that avocado, right? And then when you're done, you push it down to make sure that you don't even have a line left over.
That's
Everything
great.
is gone.
There's such satisfaction to that. All right, got a minute to go. This is the newbie right here.
Do the newbie.
This is the new deal. You're getting the extension hoses, and you're getting the floor tool.
Yeah, and notice the floor tool. Doesn't matter what angle you're at, because this is gonna articulate with whatever you need. Most importantly, it's gonna get everything off the floor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you having not to get down on the floor, which is pretty amazing. All right, guys, I think we've sold, I cannot see my counter right now. We 1,100? Okay, so we're gonna go about 1,500 here in the first airing. If you want the blue iris, that is the most popular right now. As I recommend, please do the checkout process, because if we start to lose a color, we'll take it out of your cart and give it to somebody who's actually checking out. Megan, thanks for hanging out.
Thank you so much.
It's good to see you.
This is so much
throughout
fun.
the day.
Thanks for getting messy with me.
I love getting messy. Are you kidding me? And then the satisfaction of seeing it cleaned up is even
I know
better.
that.
All right, coming up next, guys, the best hour ever to buy origami is coming up next. If you haven't seen it or you want to collect more, we got it for you.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at HSN.